Hello, welcome in. Today we are here. I'm going to teach you about rose water. So just like all my other medicinal waters, rose water is fabulous. And I'm going to teach you the very easy way to make it. You can also boil it in a double broiler and you can do it that way. But I tend to do everything cold brews. So that's what we're going to do here. Good morning, Miss Breezy. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Linda. How are you? How is everyone? Happy Tuesday. Good morning, China Girl. We are all about learning good things for our holistic lifestyle. So again, it's very simplistic. You don't need a lot of fanfare to make rose water. So I like to use the spray bottles, and I also like to use the dropper bottles, okay? Because did you know that rose water is good for your eyes? Pink eye, styes, any kind of conjunctivitis that they get in the eyes, it's de-inflammatory. So I will make a rose water mixed with colloidal silver for eye issues, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. It works wonderful for any kind of eye issues. It works wonderful for any kind of eye issues. It works wonderful for any kind of eye issues. So how is everyone today? Good morning, Danielle. Yes, rose water will help for rosacea. It also cleans and brightens the skin. It balances natural oils. It's just a wonderful thing for your skin, your hair, your eyes overall. Rose water is up there along with clove water and star anise water. But first, this is all you need to make a very simple rose water. I like to use these jars because they're sealable and you can keep them in the fridge. Then of course you're going to need your rose petals, okay? You can buy these in bulk on Amazon. You can go to Etsy. You can buy them anywhere. Hi, Spilling Theta. How are you? Good morning, Mama. Bueno. Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning, Bodacious Gal. Maria Fuzzy, good morning. Welcome in, everyone. So because we are making rose water and we are going to be putting it in these little glass droppers and bottles to administer it, I always like to rinse my rose petals before you put it in the water. And you're also going to have to strain it at the end as well. But let's get started and let me show you. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Mafisa. Are the comments turned off over here on Posh Mama account? It seems like they might be turned off. I'm not sure. Can somebody let me know, or is the Posh Mama crowd just not talking? If it's okay, I'm just trying to figure out. Are the comments turned off on Posh Mama? Oh, they're not. Okay, Priscilla, thank you. Thank you. I was beginning to think they were turned off because it was just nobody, but it's okay. You don't have to talk. I was just wanted to make sure that they weren't turned off over here. She's going, Gray. Good morning. Danielle, good morning. Tammy Houston, good morning. Tammy, Lost Forever. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. You don't have to feel like you have to talk. On Pasha Mama, I was just concerned that they were turned off. That's all. If they're not turned off, we're fine. So sometimes I'm messing with buttons and stuff before I go live, and all of a sudden everything's turned off. Okay, so you're going to want a quart jar, okay? Clean, sterilized quart jar. How do you sterilize? I boil it in water for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes and then pull it out. I like to sterilize my jars. You probably don't have to. I'm just, because I use this stuff on my body, my face, my hair, I want to make sure that it's sterile. But you don't have to if you don't want to. So now we are going to put our rose petals into the colander to rinse them off. And like I said, you can get these at any Amazon in bulk, Etsy in bulk. They are a little bit expensive. I am going to warn you. Oh, the plants. Yes. Hello, Linda. How are you? Oh, and these roses, I've got to show you these. Look at the rose petals. Aren't they beautiful? It's a whole bag of these. And let me show you. I've got to show you these. Let me show the Posh Mama crowd first. But look at these rose petals. Aren't they beautiful? Just so beautiful to make all kinds of things. I love when I open these rose petal bags. They just smell so amazing. Yeah, let me show the Earth and Child account. So somebody was saying, why aren't you going live on Earth and Child? Because some of y'all don't follow me on Posh Mama. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a whole bag of these. And it does smell amazing. Just amazing. So, when you use star anise with rose water, you get a tightening effect, tightening skin effect, also collagen. It smooths and refines your pores. It also slows down signs of aging. In my opinion, star anise mixed with rose water is the holy grail for a skin spray and go. Absolutely wonderful. My issue was I wasn't able to find star anise for a while because of the war in Ukraine, because they also use it in all of our cold and flu medicines, star anise. So for a while, it was a little bit hard to find, and the stuff you did find was not very good quality. So into this now, I usually just eyeball it, but I would say it depends how strong you want your rose water. But I usually I would say it's probably about 2 to 3 cups of rose petals. And then you always want to make sure when you open this, I will be storing this in these jars because it does dry out and lose its potency. So you don't want to leave rose petals sitting out if you're using them for rose water. Let me just sit this back over here. So now I'm going to rinse this with cold water just to get some of the drifting off, and then I'm going to show you how to make it. And now that we have that washed, we simply transfer. This is what I'm telling you. It's so easy. Hi, Saw. Hello everyone. Welcome in. What's used for pain in the knee? I have arthritis. You can make the you can make the honey balm tincture, or you can also diffuse frankincense. So now here we are just putting the rose petals into here. So you want your jar roughly a little over half full if you want a very potent rose water. If you want a less potent rose water, you can do less. But I generally will fill my jar about up to here for the rose petals. And then all we do is pour water over this. And you can already see the beautiful pink color from the rose starting to come out. Now, literally in about a day to 3 or 4 days, this will be a deep red purple from the rose water. And then you just cover this And you literally put it in the fridge and let it sit. I usually let this sit for 4 days and then it's ready for use. And then for these little jars, this is what I'm telling you. It's so easy to make rose water. It is not that hard. Take these little jars, because this is going to be my star anise water and rose water. And this I am making a eye tincture using rose water with a little bit of colloidal silver. But first we have to make our rose water and then we put the additives in it, okay? So in this case, we will literally just take these little rose petals and stick them down into the jar. And this takes a little bit longer because you have to find the finer rose petals. You can't put buds in it. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to tell you all the benefits. And literally, people, that is how easy it is to make your rose water. And there's so many benefits for this for your skin. It tightens and closes your pores. It's an extra collagen booster. It tightens your skin. Like I said, this mixed with the star anise water, second to none. Second to none. Absolutely wonderful for your skin, for your hair, for your body, even for your eyes. Like I said, you can use it in a mix with colloidal silver for your eyes. And sometimes you have to find really... And these are so attractive too once you put the water in here. And you can also add witch hazel into this. You can mix, like, you can literally make up your own potions for what you need it for. So if you're having issues with eyes, you can add colloidal silver. If you want more tightening effects, you can add in witch hazel. If you want more smoothing effects or more collagen pump, you can add in your star anise. So this always takes forever. So I literally just put this in here. Depends again how strong you want your rose water. Oh, the smell is absolutely amazing. It just smells like you're in a rose garden. It smells like the old, what reminds me of an old Victorian day. And look at this. Look at how beautiful that color is coming out already from that rose water. Guys, if you're not making rose water, you need to start. I should just open up a store. I should just open up a Posh Mama shop and start selling all this stuff. Rose water, medicinal waters, star anise waters. Like literally, this is the long process of it. So generally when I'm making a rose water and a spray, I will put it to about that full, and then I'm going to use a funnel and fill it with water. And you will see how beautiful this rose water looks. I need some more water. Water. Let me get some more water. We just fill this and put water in it. And then I will leave half of this, because in 4 days when this is done, I'm going to add half star anise water. So you will have a rose star anise tincture for your face. And this is good for a very long time in the fridge. So there is your rose water. Shake it up. And look at that. There is your rose water. And then we are going to make the eye tincture, where we are going to add colloidal silver and rose water. And again, just put, I mean, you can use like a little, this always takes the longest to put these little things down into the bottles. But I have a whole fridge of all my medicinal waters, my spray waters. How many of you all are going to make this? Yes, you can wash the roses first if you want to. I get organic, so I tend not to worry too much. Like if I'm making the big rose water, I will wash those just because there's a lot more floaties in it. When I'm making these small tinctures, I don't. It's best, you can do fresh rose petals, but when you're doing the fresh rose petals, you're going to want to boil them. You're going to want to use the double broiler method. So, yeah, look, I would try to purchase on Etsy. Etsy is where you can find the organic rose petals. Look on Etsy or even on Amazon. Yes, you can make with fresh rose petals. You just have to use the double broiler method. So when I'm making the eye tinctures, this is about how much roses I put in it. And then again, we add water. And then only half full because the rest will be colloidal silver. So this is a colloidal silver rose water for eye infections, styes, anything that's going on with your eyes. This greatly, greatly helps to alleviate it. So I do about 3 parts to 1 for that, for the eye tincture. This is also great for dry eyes. And then there is the eye tincture. And then all I do is I put this in the fridge. These will all go in the fridge for 4 days. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to add star anise water to it for collagen pumping, boosting, skin smoothing, pore tightening. And then this one, I'm going to fill up with colloidal silver for eye infections, any type of eye infections. Roses are very de-inflammatory. So they have a lot of good properties when it comes to eye irritations such as styes, gingivitis, pink eye, anything like that. You can just use straight colloidal silver, but when you mix it with the rose, it becomes even more potent of an eye thing. And there you go, people. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's so easy to make your rose water. The rose water is not the hardest part. I love mixing my tinctures. Look at how beautiful that color has already become. Let me show you. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the color. Look at the color of the rose. It's already floating down. This one here I just made. And then here is the eye tincture. But look at the beautiful eye tincture. And then we will add some more colloidal silver to this once we have it sitting for 4 days. And then this one I will be adding star anise to make a super collagen pump for my face. But that is how simple it is to make rose water. Absolutely beautiful. Yes. Y'all are going to start making your rose water. Rose water is everything. Let me show the... So here is the rose water. You can see how that color is already drifting down. And this is going to be a super potent rose water here because I more than half. And then this is going to be the colloidal silver rose water eye tincture. And then this is the one that I'm going to add star anise to for a collagen pump for your face. These are all glass bottles. They should be stored in the fridge. But look at how beautiful that is. Oh, she said she wants to drink it. She wants to drink it. Yeah, you can drink rose water. You certainly can. So another thing that rose water is good for, it reduces under eye circles and under eye puffiness. So if you have a lot of issues with under eye circles or under eye puffiness, just a simple rose water in this, close your eyes, spray, or you can also take a cotton ball, dip it into this rose water once it's ready, and dip your eyes, like sponge your eyes every morning and every night. Your puffiness and your dark circles will disappear. Rose water is so wonderful. And my issue is it's hard for me to find good rose petals. And they're so expensive. But if you go to Etsy, you can find a lot of great things, like with roses, as far as being organic and being freshly harvested and dried the proper way. Another thing, when they dry roses, if they're not dried properly, they'll have mold in them. So always watch for that as well. You don't want to be using moldy things. The other thing that rose water does for your skin, it decongests your pores. So it literally pulls stuff out of your skin. So as you start using this rose water as a spray, you will notice that your blackheads will start coming out. Your pores will start to shrink and tighten. You'll get more of a dewy look on your skin. It also helps to keep moisture. It holds moisture in your skin. Now, let's go to the benefits for hair with rose water. So, do you know why your hair breaks? Do you know why your hair breaks? Who knows why your hair breaks? Your hair breaks because you have calcium and mineral buildup on the strands. And that comes from the hair products you use, the shampoos you use, the conditioners you use. And on top of it, we use crappy water. Okay, a lot of us live in the city. I don't, but some people live in the city. It's full of bleach to try to, cleanse the water. But on that, it also dries out your... This is the roses I get. It's by Cure with Pure. This one. Cure with Pure, it's called. Cure with Pure. And it comes in this big bag. This is a 1 pound bag. And these come from Pakistan and there's no additives. So these come from Pakistan with no additives. But they are also in this nice bag that seals in the moisture. But I'm going to take these out and store them in glass jars so they retain their potency and their color. But this one, I believe I got... I don't remember where I got this. It's been a while. It might have been on Amazon, but I don't think it was. I think it was on the Cure with Pure website. So, your hair. It becomes brittle because of the calcium and the mineral buildup. So rose water actually seals your strands in hair and keeps the moisture in. So one thing you will start learning, I like to also do a clove rose water mix. Absolutely fabulous for your hair. But if you want to use something to style your hair, and you don't like the clove smell, you can literally take rose water, you can add a couple drops of vitamin E, and you can now use this to style your hair. This isn't ready yet, so I'm not going to use it. But in 4 days, I'm going to have a ton of rose water that I can use for my hair. It's also good for scalp conditions. Like you can literally put a little bit of this rose water into your shampoo before you wash your hair. You can spray this on your scalp. It's good for dandruff, psoriasis, any kind of eczema. If you want a little bit more punch to it, you can put a couple, like maybe 1 part of clove water added with the rose water. There's so much stuff you can do with the mineral waters. So this is just a drop in the bucket of the mineral waters I make and the properties. But this is my clove water. This is a super potent clove water. Here is my clove water in the bottle. This also has tea tree oil in it. I put a little tea tree oil in here and also a little bit of witch hazel. Okay? Because witch hazel. Okay? Because right now I'm kind of breaking out because my hormones are all over the place and I don't want to break out. So clove water with a little bit of tea tree oil, great for your face. Now, this is also good for your hair. Okay, if you're making a clove tincture, a clove medicinal water for your hair, you want to do clove water with a drop of vitamin E. Vitamin E will it takes the frizzies away. It keeps your hair healthy and shiny. And then this is the star anise water. Listen, I am so picky about my star anise water because it's so hard to find. But I found this little bag of quality star anise water, and this is like gold to me, okay? Because this is collagen producing, collagen pumping. But this is my star anise water, right? And then I have a little bit in here, but I am so protective of my star anise water because it's so hard to find anything good. But just spray it, and then once this water is ready to go, I will add some of this star anise water into it. So we have star anise rose water, which is both collagen pumping, skin tightening, pore cleansing, give you that nice dewy look. And I tell you what, we don't need all the crap that they tell us that we need to buy at the grocery store. We don't need it. Okay, half of the stuff is full of fragrances, chemicals, all kinds of stuff that is drying our skin, drying our hair, giving us more problems than we need. All we need is Mother Nature. Star anise, clove, And I'm soon going to start teaching you how to make lemon and mint water. We're going to learn all these things that help for your skin, your hair. Dermatologists, well, we're not. So, these are the waters that I swear by for your skin. Clove, any kind of skin condition. Star anise, rose water. We just made rose water. How many of you all are going to go make rose water? Come on, audience participation. Drop a green heart if you've made clove water. Drop a green heart if you have made clove water. Clove water, anybody? Yes, you're welcome. The procedure with fresh petals, you have to do a double broiler. So I will do a video on fresh petals, how to make fresh petals, rosewater petals. It's a process. You have to time it. You don't want to cook it. You want to just simmer. Awesome. We have a lot of clove water lovers in here. Do you guys love the clove water or what? The other thing you can do with your clove water too is you can add things as you need. Let's say you're itchy, you're breaking out. What are we going to put in here? Tea tree oil and oregano oil. Okay, so you make clove water. Listen. We need to get deep in the weeds on this, okay? This is education time. Clove water is antimicrobial. It is antiseptic, okay? This in itself is antimicrobial and one of nature's most powerful antiseptics. Now, let's bring in, say we're itchy. Say we're itchy as hell. Oh, we're itchy. Let's bring in the oregano oil. Oregano oil is nature's most powerful antipyretic, meaning anti-itch. If you are itching from here until kingdom come and you can't get rid of it, go and get yourself some oregano oil, okay? Not essential oil. Oregano oil tincture, okay? Tincture. Drop it in here. Now let's say you're having a viral, a bacterial, or a fungal skin condition, okay? What are we going to add to the clove water? Tea tree. Tea tree is antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. So in one big boom, diggitybomb.com, you have all of this. Nothing in the labs can compare. I don't know of anything in the labs across our great nation that is antiseptic, antimicrobial, antipyretic, antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. It's not, no, it doesn't happen. Because when you go to the dermatologist, come on, can I get a witness? This is what they give you. They give you an antibiotic. They give you a topical cream, right? And they give you a steroid. Hallelujah, can I get a witness? Amen? That's because they're trying to treat bacterial, viral, and fungal. And oftentimes they think you have some type of infection. Right here in this one bottle, what I have taught you is something more powerful than anything that is created across any lab in our country. Can I get a witness? Hallelujah, amen. Thank you for the hand heart. Antiseptic, antimicrobial, antiviral, antipyretic, antifungal, antibacterial. All you have to do is make clove water. If you want de-inflammatory, add some vitamin E. Now we have antipyretic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antimicrobial, antiseptic, and de-inflammatory. Pop in some vitamin E. Do you know of anything in the labs or anything you can buy with the prescription that comes even close to this? No. They treat you with antibiotics, steroids, and topical creams. Because nothing they create in a lab. And they would be just as good as making these. And I'm teaching you this stuff for free. Like for free. You guys can literally learn how to do this in your home for free. And anytime you have a skin condition, keep it in the fridge and spray yourself. My body is clear of everything. Why? Because I religiously am a clove water user. I swear by this stuff for my hair, my skin, my body, everything. I had a lady come to me about a month ago. She had a terrible issue going on down there, okay? She was embarrassed. She's like, I'm so embarrassed to ask you what to do. She said, I've been to 5 dermatologists. She said, they just put me on steroid, topical creams, antibiotics. She said nothing is helping. She said it goes away for a month and then it comes right back. She said, do you have anything that will help me? I taught her how to make the clove water. I told her to put tea tree, oregano oil, vitamin E into it. And on top of it, I also told her to put witch hazel. Because witch hazel will open your pores. What witch hazel does, open your pores so the medicine can go into the pores and get deeper subdermally to clean out whatever is going on. She called me literally, I don't know, 3-4 weeks later, and she was crying. She said, I don't know what to say. She said, I used this clove water that you taught me. And she said, it has never come back. She said, it's never come back. And she said, in addition to this, I also wash with clove water. Never come back. She said, it's been months. She said, I haven't had this clear of a skin for decades, she said. Can I get a witness? Hallelujah, amen. And y'all want to know why there's a witch hunt out here for me? Because I'm teaching you things they don't want you to know. And when you sit in my classroom, you learn this stuff for completely free. All you have to do. And do you want to know what something else? It's not even that expensive. It's not even that expensive, honestly. What you need to make this: water, cloves. That's it. Your base, clove water. Put your clove in here, pop your water on it, put a cap on it, put it in the fridge, 4 days, 3 days, it's ready. This is 10 days old. This is super, super potent. This is the bomb.com right now. 10 days old. Okay? Now, what else do you need? Walmart Pharmacy. Tea tree by the Guru Nanda Company. Pick up some oregano oil somewhere, okay? Vitamin E, Walmart Pharmacy. Literally, this thing will set you back maybe $15 to $20. And that is why I love clove water. It's the most holiest grail of all for a base for medicinal waters. Because it's antiseptic, antimicrobial. I mean, can I get a witness? And then we move on to star anise. Star anise water is actually used in all Tamiflu. Star anise is used in Tamiflu. It is also used in all these influenza medications that all the pharmacies use and give out to you and charge you an arm and a leg for it. Right now, star anise is very expensive. You know why? Because we just came 3 years of the bullshit COVID with all that. So the pharmaceuticals were going crazy over using star anise. Now we have the war in the Ukraine. Now star anise. The Ukraine is one of the biggest capitals of star anise producers. So now star anise is again very expensive. For a long time, I couldn't find a good quality star anise. The company I used to buy from went under. I don't know what happened to them. So, star anise water. Star anise water is collagen pumping, pore opening, skin smoothing, dewy face. This is the water for the queens. And when you mix it with the rose water that I just taught you to make, spray it on. Look how my skin is shining. It gives you a dewy complexion. How many of you all have spent hundreds of dollars on skincare products? Hundreds of dollars on skincare products. Hundreds of dollars on hair care products. Hundreds of dollars on stuff to try to get your skin smooth, dewy, beautiful. How many of you have done it? Only to bring it home and be disappointed because it's full of chemicals. Do you know why the lotions that you're using don't keep you moisturized? I want to give you a challenge. When you go to the store next, pick up the lotions. Turn them around. Look at the ingredients. 98% of them are going to have alcohol in them. And alcohol is going to be toward the top of the list. Now, you tell me why in God's name we have alcohol in a moisturizing body lotion. Alcohol is one of the most drying agents on the face of the planet. Not only is alcohol in our lotions, it's also in our hair products. You don't need conditioner. Do you know why you need conditioner? I'm going to tell you. Because your shampoo has stripping and drying chemical agents in it. So when you wash your hair with that shampoo, it's stripping you of your natural oils. This is why you have to have conditioner. I don't use conditioner. I use, look at my hair. It's growing like a weed. It's healthy. It's not frizzy anymore. It's got a lot of life and body. All natural. So everything that they give us is drying us out. It's stripping us of our natural oils. These waters are everything, okay? Everything. So anyway, all right. Yeah, lotions don't work because they're full of alcohol. They're full of byproducts and chemicals. I am living a completely holistic lifestyle now, and I'm going to tell you, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. I do not use a single chemical in our home or on our bodies in this whole house. Even my son is now chemical free. His hair has never looked better. Beautiful curls, shiny curls, nice, soft, not dry scalp. His skin is to die for. It's natural. It's all natural. And it's not that hard to do. Okay, let me look here. Let me go over here and look. For how long in the fridge? You mean the rose water? The rose water is ready. I usually let it sit for 7 days. 7 days, 4 days you can start using it. But for the most potent rose water, you want to let it sit for 7 days in the fridge. You can already see the color is coming down. But in a couple days, and you can always shake this too. But in like 7 days, this will really... The other thing I want to tell you too, when you are making rose water, you're going to have to top it off because the leaves soak in the water. So as you see, this was full when we started, but it's down to here now because the leaves swell and they soak in the water. So you have to top off your rose water, okay? Top it off like every day until everything is soaked in. So you just keep topping off your rose water. Yes, I've had a lot of good feedback that it does work on rosacea. The clove water, the star anise water, but clove water, especially with vitamin E, they say is working on rosacea. What do you add to the clove water? It depends what you want to do. Clove water is your base. Clove water is antiseptic and antimicrobial. Now, what do you want to add to it? Depends what your skin condition is. If you're fighting acne, you want to put tea tree and vitamin E in it. If you're itchy, you want to put oregano oil in and vitamin E. It depends what your skin condition is. Yes, rose water. Yes, Alexa, it's just rose water it's just petals in water. And then 4 days, you can start using it, but I much prefer to let it sit for 7 days because then you have a very potent, powerful rose water. Good morning, Denise. Strep in a kid, gargle. Gargle with Guru Nanda concentrated mouthwash. Guru Nanda concentrated mouthwash. I had some, here it is. This cured my son's strep and his thrush in 2 days. Walmart oral care section, run and get it. Put this in water. If your kid can gargle, get him to gargle with it. Okay, this has a lot of wonderful herbs and oils and things in it. And we're going to get back to starting to talk about Guru Nanda products again here probably next week. Yes, you're right. It's almost all of them have alcohol. Absolutely. The rose petals I get from a shop called Cure with Pure. Cure with Pure. And these are naturally dried, no additives. And they come from Pakistan. Some of the best rose petals in the world come from Pakistan. So you want to look for them to come from Pakistan. And you also want to make sure they have no additives. Because they come from Pakistan, they're not going to say organic. But you just want to make sure that they say, let me show you. Let me show you first what you want to look for. So this is what I get. It's Cure with Pure. But then down here is where you want to pay attention. So this is what I get. It's Cure with Pure. But then down here is where you want to pay attention. See? Hand selected, naturally dried, no additives, rich color and fragrance. And then it says Pakistan. See? Store in a cool condition. So these are premium dried rosebuds and petals. And that is where I get my rose petals. And now let me show the Earthen Child crowd. Okay, so again, it's Cure with Pure, but this is what you want to pay attention to. See, premium dried red rosebuds and petals, hand selected, naturally dried, no additives. Okay, and then this is country of origin is Pakistan. So Pakistan carries some of the best rose petals and buds in the world. So that is where I come. This is where I get these, and this is a pound bag. So anyway, all right, guys, do we have any questions? Any questions at all about anything? Yeah, you can get it. Yes, you can get it on Amazon. Yep, that's, I think, honestly, I'm not sure if I got these on Amazon or if I may have gotten them on the Cure with Pure website. I don't remember. It's been a while. I've had them for a while. Where to get cloves? You can get them anywhere. You can get them at the grocery store. You can get them on my Amazon storefront. So this is what, these are the ones that I get. These are fruitals, and you can actually get a set of these. It comes with cinnamon sticks and star anise. I don't have any star anise. I used all my star anise to make my water, but you can get them on Amazon. You can also just get them in any grocery store. What kind of water? You should use filtered or spring. I use spring, but you can use filtered or distilled water. But anyway, I don't know. Sometimes my connection goes in and out. Yeah, it's doing it again. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to run along. Thank you all for coming to my live. I appreciate it. I know it's kind of not the best time of the day to do lives because people are working and stuff. But I was getting ready to make my rose water, so I wanted to come out and share with you how I do mine, so maybe you guys can do it too. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to our moderators. There's going to come a time very soon that we're probably going to need you hardcore again. But thank you for being here with me today and spending some of my time as we talk about medicinal waters. I hope everybody has a happy rest of the Tuesday, and we will see you all again soon. Remember what I tell you. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Don't forget it. All right, Posh Mama crowd, have a happy day. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, Earthen Child crowd.